Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. All right, so in today's video we are going to look at some pairs. We're going to analyze some pairs, and then I want to watch this video today because we are going to learn at least one thing from this video, which is going to really help to improve your trading. All right. So all you have to do, watch this video, guys. We are going to start with this pair. This is John 15-1S index, one of the recent pairs on deriv. All right, so let me go to the daily time frame. All right, so on the daily time frame, you can see we have the bearish structure right here. The market has been creating lower highs and lower lows. This is a lower high here. It's a lower high. This is the new supposed lower high. All right, I'm calling it supposed lower high because the market, it hasn't created a lower low yet. So for now, this is the valid lower low the market created, and then the market pulled back. If you understand the market structure strategy, you understand that the market is supposed to be selling from where it is. Okay, so meanwhile, let me just zoom in a bit. I want to zoom in a bit, then we are going to bring the Fibonacci retracement tool to see where the market is. All right. All right, so put it on this new recent lower high to the new lower low the market just created. You can see that the market just went beyond the golden zone. So this is the golden zone. This is the golden zone, and then if we take out this fib tool, you can see that if we extend this, is just around where the market can possibly spike. All right, on this daily time frame, you can see. All right, but the market went beyond it. For those of my students who understand this marketing structure strategy, you will know that there's a chance the market can skip the golden zone, especially when there is a structure that can pull the market to go beyond it. Example is the fair value gap. As you can see, we do have a fair value gap here that can pull the market. That is why the market went up to this level, and there is an other block formation here. There's an other block right here at this point. So the market is kind of respecting this fair value gap. That's why it is reacting from there. Okay, so meanwhile, let's go to a lower time frame so we can see if there is an opportunity for us to take some sales on this pair. All right, so on the 4 hourly time frame, we see that we already have the market is still bullish because there's been no valid change of character yet. The recent lower high the market created is this particular one right here. This one here, this is a recent valid lower high. That's a valid lower high, and then since then there's been no break of structure. All right, since the market came down from that level to this low, we've not had any break of structure. So this makes this particular high the valid lower high, and then the last lower high the market created, and this low valid low until this low is broken and closed. Market closes below it. So right now at this point, we are looking out for selling opportunities. And if you look closely, guys, let me just try to zoom out a bit. Now, looking at where the market is reacting, you see we have a structure here. This is a drop base drop setup. In fact, another block too on this 4 hourly time frame that the market reacted to. You see the market reacted there, and the funny thing is that this same other block level or drop base drop setup is right on within the fair value gap that we saw on the daily time frame. All right, so you can see these are those things you can also be using as confluences to your strategy. All right, this is a fair value gap here. Then on the 4 hourly time frame, within the fair value gap, we have this structure here that confirms, that gives a sign the market can possibly sell. All right, so you see on the market getting to that zone, it consolidated a bit, then it started selling. So right now, based on my entry approach, we do not have an entry yet. If we are considering the market structure entry style, there is no entry yet until this internal lower high is taken. All right, then we think of taking the sell. But you can still go down to the 1 hourly time frame to look at most structures. Now at this point on this 1 hourly time frame, you can see we have a high here, and this is another high. All right, this is a double top at this point. And if you possibly stay on the chart to see the market doing this kind of a thing, like after getting to a high, it pulls back, then it starts moving towards that high with a momentum, with a very low momentum. I mean, like you see how many candlesticks it took the market to sell from here to here, just 2 candlesticks. Just 2 candlesticks. But now to buy again from this level to this same level, you can see the number of candlesticks we have. I think it is more than 10. All right, meaning the market doesn't have enough energy. Then it stands a higher chance of selling back from this zone. all right, to form a double top, first top and a double top. So actually we have a double top now, and the market sold, and you can see this level. You cannot call this a change of character because this was not a higher high. Okay, so but the market has created a double top at this point, a double top. Then this is the neckline. So what we are expecting now is the market to possibly retest the neckline, then start selling. But we have to look at the neckline to see that the market can possibly sell from there by checking to the left side if there's been previous sell activities around there. If there's no sell activities from there, then what we are going to have is this, is that the market will possibly buy back into this particular level. There's a fair value gap here, as you can see. So the market may buy up to here or just somewhere around here before it starts selling. So all you have to do is to watch to see the reaction of the market as it gets to this zone. If you want to take an entry, just watch and see the way it reacts. But if you want to be on a very safer side, safer side, all right, then you have to wait for this particular low here to be taken. This particular low here to be taken, it doesn't cost you anything to wait. All right, just wait for the market to take this low, then let it pull back. If you can patiently wait for the market to take this low, close below it, then pulls back to this particular zone here. Let me get the zone. And it comes back to this particular zone right here. Then it's going to be some nice sell. In fact, you'll be selling this pair with peace of mind. All right, so you'll be taking this trade with peace of mind, and your entry is going to be somewhere around here. You go to a much lower time frame, get your entry, then you can hold the trade down to this level here. All right, this is about $50 in profit. Mind you, on the daily time frame, we are expecting the market to do what? To sell. Okay, so if you can hold the trade down to this level, you can see you'll be making up to at least, maybe even if it's $40 profit that you're doing with the minimum lot size. With the minimum lot size, $40 to $45, you can open multiple positions and make more profit, and then you stay out of the chart. You just close your trades and just be happy. All right, based on good profit. That is only for this particular pair. All right, so all you have to do is to watch out for those things we have pointed out on the chart. Just watch out for that to happen. Okay, this particular low here, if you can patiently wait for the market to take this low, close below it, then pulls back to this level, then you can take a sell from there. And also you must take note of the fact that sometimes the market may decide to buy and sell from here. If it takes this particular low at this point, it may decide to just try to sell from here, but you will notice the confirmation. All right, you will notice, if you understand what you're doing, you will know when there's a confirmation that the market wants to sell from here, so you can take your entry from here. All right, so just always ensure that you go to lower time frames to get your entry, and don't allow your stop loss to be too large. All right, look for setups like this that can, at least 1:5 risk to reward ratio, so you can make reasonable profit. If the market kicks you out, you're losing just a single unit. But if the market goes your way, you're making up at least 5 units of whatever you can possibly lose if it goes against you. All right, so that's all for this pair. The next pair we're going to look at now is boom, 150 index. All right, this pair, if we go to the daily time frame, you can see what the market is doing. Okay, so there was a break of structure, and then the market is trying to pull back. Perhaps it's going to continue with the bearish sales, with the bearish movement. Okay, so but the market is still dancing around. We are looking for opportunities, although with the way this candlestick closed bullish to engulf the previous 2 days candlestick, there's a chance it might sell from where it is. Although currently you can see the market is not moving smoothly. Yeah, today the market is not moving smoothly, so we can let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. This is actually the high which the market is actually reacting with. And if you can spot the engulfing candlestick, like here on the daily time frame, we can see the engulfing candlestick setup reacting with the previous high the market created. So we can just go to the 4-hourly time frame and look for some market structure approach. Yeah, market structure that can give us an opportunity. All right, because I am expecting some sales, except the market is able to close above this zone completely. All right, so looking at the 1-hourly time frame, you can see the structure of the market right here, and it's a strong impulsive correction. For those of you who understand impulsive correction, you know what this means. Okay, This is a very nice impulsive buy. You can see the buy from here to here. Then the market starts, creating higher highs and higher lows. Unless the market is able to break and close above this zone, then it continues buying. Else, all you want to wait for to take the sells will be to see the market closing below this level. The market can just come and close below this new this is the current higher low, where the market has to go beyond before we see the market has created a change of character. If that happens, we have a change of character. Just wait for a pullback. Once the market pulls back, you look for wait for it to get to any strong zone around there and look for your entries. Then take the sales from here, from wherever. If this happens, the market sells down to this level, it can come back to this level to sell. Let me just get it can come back to here to start selling. It can come back to here to start selling. All right, I mean, after breaking and closing below this zone, this level, can come back here to start selling. So you just keep an eye on it, or it can decide to come back here to this initial zone to start selling. All you have to do is to see that confirmation that the market is ready to sell on that zone. If you do not see any confirmation here, leave it. It may possibly want to get to the this other zone here at the top. Then as it gets there, you see the confirmation, you take your entry from there and hold the trade. Trust me, just hold the trade. The market will be traveling a long distance. It can possibly get to this level here, okay. You can get to that level, and mind you, if you are taking an entry with this pair, the minimum lot size is 0.5. It is not volatile. It's a moderately volatile pair. All right, if you take an entry from there, you hold your trade down to this level. This is about $30 profit, at least $30 profit, and you're done. All right, so just take note of this. But in a situation where the market finally closes above this zone, then pulls back, then you should be looking for buy opportunities on this pair. Okay, so that's it for this particular pair. The next pair I would be looking at quickly so that we do something else is crash 1000 index. Okay, so on the daily time frame, if you look closely, you will see that crash 1000 index has been kind of consolidating dynamically. All right, it has been consolidating dynamically because it changes with price. It's an uptrend, no doubt, a short mini uptrend, if I will call it, because you can see the impulsive move and then it started moving this way. See the movement of this market, buying and selling within this little range. So all you have to do is to wait for the market to start selling so you can get an opportunity. But right now, there is something I just noticed on this pair. If you look at the daily time frame, we had a strong consolidation here where the market has been rejecting this particular zone. Let me get the arrow line too. The market has been rejecting this zone. If you look closely, the market has been rejecting. Each time it sells to here, it rejects. Then we had a bullish engulfing. Then it sold and broke below this zone. So at this point, I'm looking at the possibility of the market retesting that level to make some sales. Okay, so this is the level. You can see the previous zone where the market had been, and we see market has been selling from this zone previously. Look at the sales. Market sold from here, sold from here, sold from here, then try to buy and then try to buy from here. So that's actually a key level. All you have to do is to wait for a confirmation that the market is going to sell. If it sells from that level, then you have to hold the trade up till down there. Let me get this. One moment. Free chart movement. Let me get another road line. Okay, so I'm expecting the market to sell from here down to this one moment. Okay, yeah, down to this particular zone here where you make some good profit. Okay, so just watch. So ensure you go to a lower time frame, maybe the 15-minute time frame, 1 hourly time frame, to spot when the market gives the indication. It can be a change of character on that lower time frame, or a double top, or head and shoulders pattern. Then you take the sell from that zone. Okay, this video is long, guys, so I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, there's a link in the description of this video. When you click it, it's going to take you to my Telegram channel. If you would want to enroll in my mentorship, all right, so you have to you get to my Telegram channel, you'll find my direct contact, put the WhatsApp and the Telegram direct contact. Okay, like this video, share it out in the comment section, and I will see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. Bye.